As you all saw in my Blade Show video, it was an amazing weekend of balisongs and meeting up with new friends. Like many events of this kind, it's very tempting to go a little overboard with the spending. Luckily, I managed to make it out of the house without attracting the attention of a certain troublemaker.
Who are you talking about?
You know exactly who I'm talking about. As a matter of fact, I haven't seen him since I got home. Where is he?
What do you mean? He never leaves your side.
Wait a minute.
Let me get this straight. You thought you could just pack up and leave without me noticing?
What did you do?
You thought I wouldn't tag along and make sure that you bought every balisong that I wanted you to buy? I've been here the whole time.
Why is it so heavy? So clearly we have a lot to go over. This is actually quite heavy. I'm not going to be doing a deep dive into any of this. This is just going to be a quick show and tell, just me talking to the camera while I pull stuff out of this bag, and we'll see what all I got. Let's go. Alright, first I would like to show off what's on the back of this. As you can see, I went around and got as many people as I could. I got signatures on the back of this. This was actually Dasuko's idea. They started it first. So they're the first person on here. Dasuko. I got Will right here. Ty, the Buffness, Blade Maid, some of these, Ethan's on here, I believe Sam is on here, Brandon Baker is on here, a bunch of different people. So I got as many people as I could find to sign this, which is really cool. Hopefully never have to wash this. Also, before we get ready to actually open any of these cases, I will show you, I tried to get as many stickers as possible as well, and multiples of each that I could find. They're not all on here yet, but I got as many on here as I could figure out a placement for. They're on the case, and then the multiples are on this cup. I've been adding stickers to this for quite a while, so I'm trying to cover the entire thing in balisong related stickers. It's coming along pretty nice. Alright, so let's open this bag and see what we got. Not like that, like that. So of course, as everyone does, everyone beelines directly to Squid Industries booth as soon as the doors open. I walked in, I didn't run, I didn't speed walk or anything like that. I got in there, I kind of looked around a little bit, and then I saw Zippy, of all people, right down the aisle. So I had to go say hey to Zippy, and I have been promising him that I would buy one of these for quite a long time. So very first purchase that I made at Blade Show, a Cycloid HD. As you can see, I decided to go with the black and red, which are some of my favorite colors. There are not as many color options for the Cycloid HD as there are for the regular Cycloid. However, the Cycloid HD, of course, being the upgraded version, is supposed to flip better. I did try a couple other products there at his booth, and all of them were really cool. I do plan on getting more of them, of course, in the future, but I was able to bring this one home from Blade Show, and I'm quite happy about that. Thank you, Zippy. You are a super cool dude, and I hope more people get to try out your balisongs as well as whatever you have cooking up for the future. But I took some souvenirs from Zippy's booth, of course, and got me one of these balisong slips. I actually got more than one, but you'll see the other one later in the video. I promise it's worth the wait. I think it's funny. At the MachineWise booth, I of course had to try the new products, and needless to say, I came home with one of them. This is the Sasori. I believe these are pre-production. These are not the actual like first production units. It's kind of OP, I'll be completely honest. I'll talk about this later. I'm sure I'll make a video of it, comparing it maybe to my Prisma Pro, although I don't think that I necessarily need to compare them. They're kind of too different in my opinion to warrant a comparison video between those two, and I love them both very, very much. But there are quite a few interesting things that I think about this one. Before I go on, this is the very first one that, as you can see, says Blade Show 2024 across it here. I actually found a laser engraving booth, and I have a sticker for them. It was the Buck Knives booth at Blade Show. They were in the main room all the way down towards the end where the concession stand was. Some of you guys might have gotten a chance to see them. They did give me their card, and I kind of told everybody that I could. If you didn't get a chance to go see them, I'm sorry you didn't get the word. They were really cool guys and did a whole lot of balisongs and other knives while we were there. They stayed very, very busy. Alright, and of course I did make it to the Squid Industries booth finally. There were a few things that I wanted to buy, and most of the items that they brought to Blade Show were one of three different colors. I saw a couple of black knives, a couple of the like gunmetal or gray type knives, as well as all of their teal products, which I really like the teal colors, and I had to get me a Squiddy out. This is another balisong that I have very mixed opinions about. Which I will be actually putting this in a video quite soon, actually. I've had a strange experience with this balisong, and it's good. I like it. I'm glad that I purchased it, but I have had some very strange experiences with it, and I would like to tell you guys all about it. I believe it was the second night of Blade Show at the Pit where I got a chance to meet someone you might all know. Goes by the name of Mint. They had a balisong that I've actually been looking for. I went by the booth and they didn't really have anything for sale, but Mint had one that they were trying to get rid of, and luckily I was able to get my hands on. But it is the BRS Replicant trainer, and as you can see, I have modified it with the Patient Zero balisong scales since I got it home. I actually had the Buffness tune this while we were at Blade Show. It came out really nice, and I'm quite happy with it. I'll be planning on modifying this even more other than just the scales. I've been looking at some different zippy handle extensions, trying to figure out which ones would fit the best with these scales, the way that they're shaped and everything. But look forward to more content coming with this replicant here, because I am thoroughly enjoying it. And I can't flip to save my life today for some reason, so don't judge me, alright? Don't judge me. Speaking of people that I got to meet at Blade Show, other than all the content creators and everything like that, I did pick up a balisong from someone who I spent a very small amount of time talking to at Blade Show. You might recognize this pouch. If you do, it's pretty cool because there aren't a whole lot of these. But I've been looking for one of these for quite a long time, and just for my collection, and I was finally able to pick one up. This is from Vavor or Vavor. I'm not exactly certain how you pronounce it, but this is the Vavor Rainstorm, and I am super happy to have this. I've been looking for one for like 6 or 7 months now, and Vavor just happened to be trying to get rid of it, and I snagged it as quick as I could. So I am now the lucky owner of one of these fairly rare rainstorms. They're difficult to get. I'm happy about that. So thank you, Vavor, for doing business with me and allowing me to purchase this off of you. So next is actually one of my favorite knives from Blade Show that I was able to bring home with me. I did not purchase this from Blade Show. This is a knife that I actually took there with me when I left the house. I'd like to thank Nabalis for this, of course. As you all might know, Nabalis sent me with a whole bunch of balisongs to bring, including extrusions, canyons, and the wing. While at Blade Show, getting to meet all the different content creators and the amazing other people that I got to meet while I was there, one of the people that I spent a good majority of time with was actually Dasuko. While hanging out with Dasuko, I happened to have those wings just kind of lying about, and a project began. So Dasuko had one of the teal wings, and I had brought with me one of the magenta wings. And now Dasuko and I have a matching set of Dasuko-themed Nabalis Wings, with the teal and burgundy version of the wings being put together with a handle swap. And after Dasuko finished putting these together, we went to the laser engraver, and I had my name put on the inside of the teal handle, and then on the inside of the magenta handle, or burgundy handle, I had them put Dasuko edition, one of two, and Dasuko has the other one. So now we have the only two Dasuko edition versions of the wing that are actually labeled. I have seen some other ones on Instagram and stuff like that where people have put these two colors together, but mine and Dasuko's are the only ones that say Dasuko edition and were made at Blade Show by Dasuko themselves. So I am pretty proud of that. This is like a collector for me now, because Dasuko is absolutely awesome. Like I said, spent a whole lot of time with them at Blade Show, and thoroughly enjoyed getting to hang out, man. Thank you. One of the things I've always liked is the jade color G10 that you can find on certain balisongs. You don't see it a whole lot, but I think it looks really cool, and I'd like to see some more. I do plan on getting more, but the one that I knew about that I thought was really cool was the Jerry Hom. I don't know if you can hear me over that noise, but that is the most satisfying clack I have ever heard in my life. This is the G10 Ghost by Jerry Hom, or HOM Design. I flipped the one that they had on the table. I didn't know if they were actually selling them because I didn't see them the first time I went to the table. But I went back and asked, and Jerry was like, yeah, absolutely, I got some. Pulled this thing out of the box. I flipped it a couple times and said, I have to take it home with me. This is a really cool balisong. It's just a trainer, pretty lightweight. It's got a heft to it that makes it feel more like a more conventional weighted balisong. And I actually really like it, and I love that. I love that loud, very loud clack. I really like the sound of it. It's just satisfying to me. So very happy to have this as well. So I was kind of torn at the Squid Industries booth because I wanted to bring home one of their higher end balisongs, and they had quite a lot to choose from. They had the titanium Kraken, they had the tsunami, they had the hydro. They had a bunch of stuff like that, and I didn't really know which one to pick. I hadn't seen a lot of reviews on any of them, and I wasn't sure which direction to go. So I tried all the demos that they had at the table, and none of them were really selling themselves to me. When I tried the tsunami that they had as a demo, you could tell that it had been flipped quite a lot and was in some need of attention. I couldn't really get a good vibe for whether I would like that balisong or not. I will tell you this, I tried Blade Maid's Tsunami later that evening at the pit, and Blade Maid's Tsunami is fantastic, just so you know. That's an awesome balisong, and now I want one. But I did not go with that. The other option that they had there was the Hydro. I wasn't sold on that either. I liked the way that it flipped, except the handles were a little short for me. And normally I would say, you know what, I don't know what to choose. Let me stop and watch a Will Hirsch video, right? Well, in the middle of Blade Show, what better way to get Will Hirsch's opinion than to just ask Will Hirsch when he's standing right next to you at the booth? So I turned to Will and I was like, Will, I would normally watch a video to figure out which one of these that I want, but I don't have a video right now. And Will was like, you know, I haven't tried all of these either, but I will tell you this. If you like the Hydro, but you don't like the length of the handles, Zippy brought some extensions for the Hydro handles. And I was like, that's perfect. Thank you, Will. And I have a Hydro now. I immediately purchased this Hydro. It was there was only 2 anodized Hydros sitting up there on the counter when I got ready to buy this. They had this one and then like a purple color one. I had to go with the all-teal for the Squid Industry stuff for this visit, and immediately went over to Zippy's booth and picked up some extensions for the handles. This is a full live blade, so I'm very careful when I flip it. However, it flips very nice. When I first got it, it was quite sticky. A lot of people had their hands on it, I believe. I've cleaned it quite a few times, and it's flipping very well for me. And I really do like the extensions on the handles. These extensions really sold it for me. As Ethan likes to say, making your favorite balisongs your favorite balisongs. And it really does. These handle extensions for the Hydro turn this into a very good knife that I really do enjoy flipping. Now, before I show off my very last knife that I purchased at Blade Show, I would like to show off 2 other balisongs. Neither of these were purchased at Blade Show, but things have happened to them because of Blade Show. So this, of course, is my Squiddy WH, which I might be making a new video on. My last video, I was quite sleepy and I had 0 experience with plastic balisongs. I have different views on them now, with a lot more experience on how they work and the experience flipping lighter style balisongs, and I want to apologize to Will for that last video. It was not great, but I actually like this a lot more than I did then. But now I don't want to flip it, and it's not because I don't like it. It's because, well, it's signed by Will. So I don't want this to come off, so I might buy me another one or something like this. But this is one of the 1/100s, the very first batch that came out, and I thought, you know, this is more of a collector than, you know, getting another one, a regular one. That since they've been changed, and so I got Will to sign this one while we were there. He's very gracious in doing that, signing both my bag and this Squiddy WH for me. Super awesome guy. It was great meeting you guys in person, all of y'all, Will and Brandon, Ethan, Ty, all of you guys. It was awesome meeting all of y'all, and thank you all for signing my bag. I really do appreciate it. But this one is now not going to really get flipped very often, so I might end up getting another one at some point. But thank you, Will, for the signature. I really appreciate it. One of the other people that I got to spend a good bit of time with at Blade Show was the Buffness Flips, which you all know from Instagram and YouTube. And he has been doing a lot of anodization work lately. So When we all got ready to go home, I sent home with him my BB Barfly Superfly. And y'all might have seen that in his video when he did his Blade Show haul. He had this with him before it got anodized. As you can see, it came out very, very nice. I am very happy with this. I asked him to do a sunset fade, and as you can see, he delivered no problem whatsoever. Thank you, Buffness, for this awesome anodization job. I know he is taking orders right now, so anybody that needs an anodization job, hit him up. He did a really great job. I like it a lot. Thank you so much. It's really awesome. And the last balisong that I picked up from Blade Show 2024 is a highly controversial one. There are people who have argued about this balisong for months now. I have my own opinions, and I don't want to get involved in that one at all. However, with the color options that they had this year at Blade Show from the Squid Industries booth, I had to make my choices very wisely. Yes, I purchased not one but two full sets of Zippy inserts so that I could make this balisong a reality. This balisong is an homage to the one and only Camaro EE / bald bias / blade bias / ethanol / Ethan himself. The blade bias themed Kraken trainer. This, of course, is all in good fun. Ethan, thank you so much for being a good sport. When I saw this slip, I had to go full out with this joke and make sure that I had all of the inserts and everything to make this a reality. This is honestly a little bit too much blade weight for me. I'm going to be taking some of these inserts out later. I did get this one laser engraved as well. It says Blade Show 2024 on the inside of the handle. And as you can see right here, I'll look here so that I can make sure you can view it in the camera. I did get, let's see if it'll focus. Let's try to focus that. I got my YouTube logo also laser engraved right there into the blade. Maybe you can see that, maybe you can't. I guess we'll see in the post on this when I edit it. And if it didn't come out, I'll just delete this section. Anyway, that is I can't flip. That is the last balisong that I purchased at Blade Show 2024. I have gotten some new balisongs since the show, actually. Thanks mostly to Nabalis for sending me some really cool ones, including the Teflon Volp, and as you might have seen recently in one of my shorts and Instagram stories, the cheese balisong, which I'm still waiting on specs for, but that will probably be getting a video as well. Alright guys, well this video is probably going to be super long by the time I edit it all down. I cut out all of the ums and the blank stares into the camera when I lost track of what I was trying to say, like right now. Anyway, we should probably cut this off. So, I will be seeing you guys very soon. Most of these balisongs, as I have mentioned, will probably end up getting their own video, so stay tuned for those. Thank you guys for bearing with me while it's taken me a really long time to put these videos together. Work has been super hectic, and I've been playing catch up since I did get back from Blade Show. But hopefully all of that is kind of starting to subside. Keep looking forward to new content. I'd like to thank all of you for your recent love and support. We recently hit 600 subscribers on YouTube, and we are trending upwards. So if you haven't already, like and subscribe, and leave me a comment down in the comment section. Let me know which one of these balisongs caught your attention the most. What did you like the most out of the collection that I have now? And let me know if any of them piqued your interest and you'd like to see a video on it specifically. As always guys, it has been wonderful getting to talk to you. Until the next video, stay flipping, and I'll see you then.